So I was talking to my client the other day and she manifested, and this video would not be for those people who are in their initial stages of manifestation or who are just trying things out, or those who don't believe, because you would really need to take some actions if you follow my advice. And for that, and actions without belief is just acting, pretension. So it's not for those who are not ready. So I had this client. We were working on a lot of things. One of them was money, and we did her horoscope analysis, and we found out that her Venus is affected. Okay, her Venus is afflicted, and that's fine. It's like it's not like you can't do anything about it, or it's not like everything is going to be bad. Okay, so we'll not go into that, but let's talk about what we did. Okay, so I advised her that everything related to Venus, like makeup, luxury, clothes, everything she desires. Okay, things that she desires, things that bring her pleasure, because you see, Venus is pleasure. Okay, so even if electronics are bringing you pleasure, so that means that it is connected to that. Okay, so what I told her that take all of these things, okay, and slowly upgrade. Okay, because when you're upgrading things related to your pleasure, okay, you're automatically helping your Venus getting upgraded. Venus, making its energy expand, making Venus more strong, more beneficial in your horoscope. Because if your Venus is beneficial, you'll automatically enjoy luxury. You'll automatically find people who are providing you with that, with love, care, affection, things of, because Venus is feminine, so things of femininity, and it will automatically be there inside you. Okay, if your Venus is strong, you'll only struggle with it. Mostly, you'll struggle with it if your Venus is affected, or it also depends on dasha, time, and your karma. But apart from that, let's talk just about what she did. So I told her that, like, you know what, let's just give one example, that if you're wearing, like, some $5 foundation, okay, shift to a $10 foundation, but at the same time keep eyeing, keep thinking about, or even if you can, go to some makeup store, even try out, okay, a $50 foundation, okay, or $100 foundation, whatever you think is best for you. All right, and there is, like, there is no shame in $5 or $10 or $50 foundation, whatever it is. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the cost. It matters how it makes you feel. Okay, now, so she did that. Okay, so she shifted from her, I think she was using Maybelline, and from Maybelline she shifted into something, I don't know, like, I think she shifted into MAC, and then she also did another shift. Okay, so she did another shift. She shifted into, I think, Estee Lauder. Okay, and you see, MAC and Estee Lauder hardly has any difference. Okay, it's just about how it makes her feel. That was the point, and she did it, like, correctly. So, and then she was eyeing this Prada lipstick. I think she was like, you know what, it's not like I can't afford it right now. I would want to keep it as, like, a wish list kind of a thing. Okay, so great. So like, I think a few weeks later, her friend returns from Dubai or some Middle Eastern, like, country, and gifts her this same Prada lipstick. I don't know about the shade and everything, please don't ask me that, but it was definitely from the same Prada range. Okay, so, and she was elated, and this was like a moment of synchronicity, right? Because she wanted that, and she got that without even having to lift her finger, right? Next week, she gets her dream job. It's not even a job, it's a position. Okay, and it pays her, like, a lot more than she was hoping for, even. Okay, so these are moments of synchronicity, and she took action. All right, at the same time, so this is one person who manifested. At the same time, I have met people, they are not my clients, but I have met people who want to be my clients, but they don't think that they can, spend so much on a consultation or a reading or anything of that sort, which is fine. There is no insult, okay? Please, there is no hard feelings. I'm just trying to explain a point to you, okay? So the point is, you don't think that you are worth that much of amount, you are worth that much of effort, because you see, I have, like, if you are talking about me or any other coach, it doesn't matter, okay? I have already manifested that. I have already priced my hour or my consultation at that, and people are paying it, so it's already in my field. What you are not being able to do is come into my field, okay? Or anybody who is, you think you want to be in their field, okay? You are just not being able, you don't think that you are worthy enough to come into my field. That's the difference, okay? You are not thinking that I am not worthy enough. It's like, it's not like I don't deserve to be paid this much, okay? You are not judging me, you're judging yourself. You don't deserve to sit at this table, okay? Because you think that, it's like people say, I can't afford this. It's not that, okay? You don't think that you can earn this money back, okay? Like, say for example, suppose you spend $50 and you don't think that you can earn this money back quickly enough. You're already giving out the sign that I am poor, okay? And I don't believe in myself that I can earn this back, because you know what, I have seen people who have like almost no money and they go and spend, okay? Because they know they can earn it back. So there's a difference in mindset, there is a shift in mindset, because this, like, there is no difference in a $5 or a $10 or $50 lipstick. There is no difference, okay? The difference is how it makes you feel, and I feel it because I have shifted from a $5 to a $50 to even a $100 lipstick, and I know that there is a difference. And the difference is definitely not in the product, and sometimes there is, but it's not that much in the product. It's about how it makes you feel, what suits your skin, what shade suits your, like your entire thing, what makes it come together, okay? And it's a different mindset, because I'll tell you what, okay? Suppose the same dress is available in $10 and $100, okay? Same type of dress. It is a difference. I mean, what are you going to wear? All right. I mean, please, there is no shame, because you know what, even I was a college student at some point, and even I wanted to, like, I wore so many like cute girly dresses and stuff that was like, maybe even $5, $10, so it doesn't really matter, okay? So it's not about any shade or any shame, it's about what you deserve. Because I'll tell you what, the same food or the same type of food is available for $5 and $50 somewhere else. It's about which table, which plate will you choose, because you think that you deserve that. You think that, yes, this is good for me, okay, I'm good for this, alright? Like, say for example, you will not have something that is bad, okay? But I have seen people even have bad food not because they had an option, but because they had no options, okay? But you would rather go hungry instead of eating something that is spoiled, right? So that is the difference. It is up to you. And so, even when I was talking to this client, she told me that, I knew that this is going to be a mindset shift, and it's not going to happen with somebody who charges like maybe $10 for an hour, because I know that I don't need a $10 solution. And that was the exact same thing that I had. Like, if I'm going to go to a lawyer, I am not going to go and hire a lawyer or take advice from a lawyer who charges $10 an hour. I would rather go to the lawyer who charges $100, because I need that $100 solution. I don't need a $10 solution. So it's not about the money, it's not about the value, it's not about the expense, it's not about the cost, it's about what you feel you deserve. And that is what's going to shift. Because you see, a person who is earning, like say for example you earn say 10k a month, okay, if you want to shift into 50k a month, all right, what do you think will change? Would you be having the same clothes, same food, same everything, same? Would you be going to the same parlor? Would you be wearing the same clothes? I don't know, because I won't. Okay, so I need to first shift into that mindset. Okay, there are a lot of people who are like, first we will work for it, and then I will go into that. That's natural progression. Then you are choosing a natural path. Okay, you are not choosing a quantum jump path. You are not choosing to shift, to jump mindsets, to jump realities. You're not prepared for that, and that's fine. That's fine. But this video is for the people who are like, who are constantly stuck in this loop that I can't afford this, I can't afford that, and but you actually can. Okay, you just think that you won't be able to earn it back, or you're just not good enough. So my end message would be that really shift your mindset. Okay, and it's again not about makeup and everything, because I'll tell you what, Venus is completely natural. Okay, makeup, cosmetics, this kind of things, although they are Venus's domain, they actually increase your Saturn. Alright, because Saturn is chemicals. Anything that you use chemical is Saturn. So if you're using too much of makeup, it's Saturn, because it's too much of chemicals. Okay, and if you're using natural products, natural beauty, natural care, that is Venus. Alright, so that is the reason I completely support. I make my own products now. Okay, I completely cut out all of this, like even this kajal that I'm wearing, it's made by me. Okay, and it's not like I'm against makeup. No, I love some good lipstick, some like I love it. Okay, but it's like I try to keep it to a minimum, because I don't need it. If I have Venus, if I have natural beauty, why would I need to use something that is chemical? Why would I need to use Saturn? Okay, and Saturn is not bad. Okay, but Saturn is death, diseases, delays, denials, even struggles. Why would I invite that in my life with something that I think is beautiful? So less chemicals, alright, and more natural for my Venus girlies. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me.